Do you happen to know how many are watching?
There was 11, but now there's 6.
Okay.
Oh, your mom says she can't hear anything. There's nothing to hear.
Is that Janet?
Yes.
Well,
Is it gonna pick up the?
it's trying to,
Okay.
because it's a little bit. There we go. She should be able to hear me.
But again, there's nothing to hear.
There's nothing to hear yet.
I love that when people are just. At least.
I'm sure she just heard me. Because I can hear me on YouTube. I can hear me on YouTube.
Yeah, so can I.
So.
Okay. And they just gotta shut the light.
Hey, Garrett, you got 15 online.
No, there's 2 more coming up at least.
Oh, downstairs, you mean?
You can't see it. You don't realize it's sharp.
Yeah. I've always had a problem with people who are not punctual.
Yeah, that's the beginning. Let's see. You sure? Hey, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the Bunbury Players production of Finding Home. It's a safe reading of original play by Timothy M. Ross. My name is Gary West. I'm the producing artistic director of the group. And before we begin tonight's performances, we have some announcements. So the emergency exit is located just to the right of the table over here. The restrooms are located at the back. Let's see, photography and filming of any kind is not permitted. However, we are being professionally live streamed on YouTube, which is also on Facebook. And take this time, please, to silence your cell phone and YouTube as well. Okay. And also during the intermission, we will have refreshments available. Now, since that about our upcoming production, which will be the Dyer Handprint. It's on November 13th, 14th, and it will be at the Arts Center of Capital Region in Troy. And we are actually going to be holding auditions not tomorrow, but the following Sunday, the 26th, at Prince of Peace Church. And that's in Clifton Park. It's going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. The Bunbury Players are a company of completely volunteer organizations that we rely on doing shows that are completely free and accessible to the public. So, therefore, we would very much appreciate your generous donations. And for those streaming at home, you can actually go donate via PayPal. All you gotta go is straight to our website, www.bunburyplayers.weebly.com. And there'll be a button there that says donate. You click donation right in there. Lastly, before we introduce our author and director, Tim Cross, it's a very special day for him because not only is today the premiere of his first original play, it is also his birthday. Happy birthday to him. Ready? And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tim. Happy birthday to you. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Here's Tim.
Well, thank you very much for that, folks. You should audition for our musical coming up. I have to tell you, I'm so very ecstatic about this. Being the very first show, seeing kind of my crazy thoughts come to life and being on the stage, it's really humbling. And it's exceptionally humbling and wonderful to see an audience here for it. You know, you do something in the world and you kind of hope people like it and you're just not sure of yourself. And then when people actually come and are supportive, especially friends and family, and then especially strangers even, to see what I would consider a full house is just breathtaking in this moment. So I can't thank you enough. It's probably the biggest years I've ever had. So thank you. This show is a drama. It touches on social topics that we're experiencing at this time of social abuse, of home abuse, of suicide. And it teaches us that it's a commentary on that our birth family is not always our best family. And so each member of the family that you will see tonight, of the Stewarts, they all find their home. One way or another, one place or another, they find where they feel like they belong best and where they are the most happiest. And so I hope this show touched you in some way. I do want to thank the St. Arts Theater for allowing us to be here free, scot-free. It's absolutely wonderful. Jewel that is given to the community. I want to thank all my cast and crew that have put the show together and trusted my work to be able to stand on its own 2 feet. And you'll notice that on the program it does list my email. If you have any suggestions or thoughts, considerations, please feel free to send me an email or talk to me after the show. I'm more than love to see the show grow in every way that can. So without further ado, please enjoy Finding Home. Scene 1, Sweet Escape. We find adult Jamie reading from a paper she wrote for her creative writing class in minimum security prison. It is a simple group setting. All are seated. The group instructor will have professional clothing on compared to the others in prison uniforms. The scene starts in black.
Jamie. What? Would you like to read your short story next?
Sure. It's entitled She Came to Me, based on a true story. I don't fully understand what happened, but it did really feel like she was there, or at least I think it was her. One night when I was working third shift at a motel on the highway, I was sitting at a desk, all alone, and had that feeling that someone was watching me. It was Monday night, no clients had come up tender and kind. Like I was being cared for, understood, you know? And just when I thought I was connected to the music, I felt a touch on my shoulder. I jumped. I turned to see who was there. I saw no one. But then I heard it. As the player lay lightly on the keys, I heard a voice as quiet as a mouse. Just as my mom used to say, "It's all right. I'm here." I had chills. I froze. On one hand, I had no idea, but on the other, I knew exactly who it was. The person who was always there for me, who's cheered me on, who's cared for me, who's always helping me out when my light almost went out. A tear comes to my eye. I felt who had gone. She said, "Never. Thank you."
Very good, Jamie. Well thought out and captivating. Keep it up. Now, who's next? Story. Where'd you get it?
I wrote it. I lived it.
Yeah, sure you did.
Honest. Before my mom came and visited me here, I really thought she had abandoned us long ago. When my family came apart, I felt like I lost everything, including myself.
What happened?
Honestly, if I hadn't found out, I wouldn't be here.
Scene 2, Redeemer. Set in the year 2000, John and Boxers having just been caught in bed with Sarah in the other room. John and Caroline come bursting out of the bedroom. Caroline is extremely upset, and John is trying to comfort her, but feeling terrible himself.
Caroline! No! I'm sorry.
Shut up!
It was a mistake.
Say you damn right it was. I can't believe I trusted all these years. Get out!
Can we talk about this?
What's to talk about? You're cheating on me!
You don't understand.
Oh, what do you call when I walk in and see my second someone else? Go, bitch!
It wasn't just someone else.
Who is she then? Who? John, who?
Sarah!
My sister?
Yes.
And that makes it better?
Can I just explain?
What's it just explain this admitting sleeping with my sister?
But I had no reason though.
What possible good reason could you have for sleeping with my sister?
Because Bill was going to kill him. They've been fighting ever since they got married. I went over to pick up the crock pot for you, and I walked in on him beating her. He'd been drinking again. And he just kept calling her worthless because she doesn't have a job, and she can't have a child. That she's just mooching off of him. But in fact, he's the one who can't have a child. She went to her doctor, and she's able to. I pulled him off of her and he ran out of the house. I brought her back here, and after I cleaned her up, she asked me to help her get pregnant so that he would think that the baby was his and stop hurting her. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I couldn't just stand by and let her get abused any longer.
Why did you tell police?
She wouldn't let me. She was afraid of what Bill would do next.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
How could she? How could the older sister tell the baby sister that she's being abused and in danger? She's not telling anybody. I'm sorry. It's the only thing I could do to help her. promise you I would never cheat. This is the only crazy time I even think of doing something like this. And it's only because I thought I could save her. And I know how close the two of you are. I didn't want you to lose your sister.
Sarah. I'm so sorry.
Scene 3. Favorite memories. We find Jamie standing alone on stage, paper in hand, reading aloud to the audience. She's wearing a prison cloak.
My Enemy by Jamie Stewart. This is one of the last times that I ever saw my Aunt Sarah. I never knew why until I was older. But now I wish I didn't. We all have that one place that we like to go to when we're feeling good. A special memory that makes us happy. Well, my favorite memory is of Aunt Sarah and I at our tea party we had together. We used to play dress up, make cookies, and come up with the most ridiculous fantasy-filled ideas we could. Like, for example, we would talk about the gingerbread men rules and how there can't be any taxes on ice cream bushes because they're gonna melt in the summer. She always made me feel so adult and grown up. Now we didn't just talk about the silly things, we talked about anything, the entire world. She used to listen to me talk about Gerald and my adventures all the time, and she'd laugh, listen, smile in all the right places. I could talk to her about anything. At least I thought I could.
Thanks again for agreeing to watch Jamie. With John and the boys out for the day, it's the perfect time to get some painting done in the kitchen.
Anytime. I love having this little love bug over.
I'll be back in a couple of hours. Jamie! Good for your Aunt Sarah, okay?
Okay!
Love you both.
Love you too, Mommy!
How was your favorite niece?
I'm your only niece!
I'm still great though.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. No worries.
What's the matter with your eye?
Nothing, sweetie. It's just sometimes having a baby can be hard on the mommy.
Is the baby being mean? Do you need to spank it?
No, Jamie. She's getting close to meeting you though.
Yay! What's the baby's name?
I'm sure you might. Any ideas?
How about Mom?
Well, perfect. Molly.
we've had together. When I became older, I realized really quickly that the black eye had nothing to do with me. And when I found out what was going on between her and Uncle Bill, I wish I found out sooner. I wish I had noticed somehow, so I'd be able to help her in any way. The baby might not have been the problem of her eye, but it sure gave her problems in delivery.
Scene 4, Sweet Hour of Prayer. At the ER, Sarah is pregnant in the hospital room with a nurse. She's very pale, sickly, and bruised. During the scene, a projection on the wall behind them of Sarah's heartbeat, first easygoing and then speeding up as suggested.
Now there's nothing to be afraid of. Early pregnancies happen, especially with newborns. Your vitals look good for now, and we'll make sure you're taken care of. Is there anyone I can call for you? Your husband.
No, he's not okay.
All right. Is there anyone else I can call for you? Other family? A parent or a sibling? All right. Well, if there's anything you need, feel free to press that button on the side there. Right?
Hey, you've reached Carolyn. Leave a message. Beep.
Carol, please pick up with me. I know you're there. Please pick up. I'm so scared, Carol. I don't know what to do. The baby is coming early. The nurses say that there might be something wrong with her, and I haven't even told Bill that I'm at the hospital. He says that he'll change, that he'll love our daughter and me. But Carol, I don't believe it. I think he's gonna hurt her the same way he hurts me. Ah! Carol, I'm hurt. Please help me, please. Help!
Her blood pressure is dropping. Oh, she's unconscious. Contact the doctor quickly. Stay with me. Stay.
What's going on?
Her vitals have dropped significantly.
Sarah, can you hear me? Sarah!
Scene 5, as time moves on. To the audience as if explaining to a friend what's going on in his mind.
To no surprise, our family dynamic became very intense as time went on. Caroline was growing more and more distant from me, but I held my promise and never gave her a reason to doubt my love. It was hard. If I was gone too long at the store, she'd call me. If I was out too late with my friends, she'd text them to make sure that I was there. It's like being a child all over again. There were times I just got so angry. Did she really think that I wanted to be with her sister? I have only ever shown her love and respect to the point that I even threw away my own morals to save her sister. She didn't see how bloody and broken she was. She wasn't there. And you know what pisses me off the most? I can't be mad at her. She has every right to feel the way she does about what I did. God, please don't. Sarah did have a little baby girl, Molly. She was healthy and beautiful. Her eyes were bright with curiosity, and her smile lit up the room. Unfortunately, it wasn't long before the old Bill came back. He was a little better during the pregnancy, but after the birth, he drank more and his anger grew. Sarah had no choice but to take the baby and run for their lives. She was afraid that as the child got older, Bill would see that it wasn't his.
Hello, yes. I need a ticket, please. It doesn't matter where. I just need a ticket on the very next bus out of here, please.
On rare occasion, she'll send a note with the same message in it. Fine. No names are listed and no return address can be found.
Hello? Sarah, please pick up. This is your sister. Where are you? Hello? Sarah? Oh, hi, Mom. No, she hasn't gotten back with me yet. Has Dad heard back from her? Where could she have gone?
Caroline has been beating herself up night and day for not answering the phone when Sarah called. She keeps saying that maybe if she paid more attention to her sister, that she would have seen the signs and been able to help her. But to be honest, what breaks my heart the most is when Jeannie comes up to me and asks when she will see her favorite Aunt Sarah again. She sits with those little penny brown eyes that just adore so much, just staring at me. I don't get the heart to tell her that she won't be seeing her for a long time.
Scene 6, in the fields, one nice day. Family at the park. Paul is 11, hard of hearing at this point in time. Scott is 9, Gerald, friend of Jamie's, is 8, and Jamie is 7. It's only a couple weeks after Carol Ann found out about John and Sarah. Feelings are still hurt, forgiveness is still sought, and love is still given one way.
Okay, today we'll play in this playground.
After I said your time.
Okay. Let me help you with
I've
that.
got it. Thanks.
Okay. Nice day, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always loved the colors of fall.
Me too.
Remember when we got our engagement pictures taken? It was that really chilly autumn day with mist rising off to the lake. The pictures came out great, but we almost turned into icicles.
Yep.
And afterwards, we went to that apple farm and we picked apples. The name of that place. Johnny Seeds Apple Orchard.
Thank you.
Carol, I'm sorry.
For what, yeah,
You know what I'm talking about. For Sarah.
keep your voice down. I don't want the kids to know.
Are you ever gonna forgive me?
I don't know if I can.
Why not?
Because you didn't talk to me about it first, John. You hid it from me and I found you to. Do you have anything that would be like? No. Don't. How could you? Mr. Perfect, always on a same day and liked by everyone. How could you know what it feels to be cheated on?
Now wait.
Did you even think how this would affect me or our family before you did this?
Yes, I did. Did you think about how it would tear you apart if your sister was murdered? Did you think of that? Did you think about how torn apart I was that I was trying to help your sister while at the same time knowing that I was cheating on you, my wife? How utterly terrible I felt? Did it even occur to you that all I was thinking about was trying to save your sister and trying to save your relationship so you didn't lose your only sister?
I just wish you would have talked to me about it first. I just wish I would have known. Is it lunchtime? I'm hungry.
Can we do this right now?
Let's go home.
Yes, sweetheart. Would you like a sandwich?
Yeah, and some juice.
All right, Boston. Where's Gerald?
Oh, he's got a playtime. You dear Daddy.
Scene 7. That first kiss. Carol Ann is speaking to the audience, revealing the thoughts that are racing around in her head. She is alone.
There are certain moments in life you never forget. Your favorite toy as a child, your very first best friend, and even your first kiss. I don't mean the actual first kiss you ever got. The first real kiss. You know, the one that makes the world turn upside down, sending butterflies into every part of your body, and fireworks all through your soul. I'll never forget mine. It was one of the very first dates John and I ever went on. We were high school sweethearts, having met our junior year of school. He said how I knew now with us. Every now and then I think they know, girls do, you practically drop your pencil over your shoulder, tell them somewhere you're the guy so he picks it up and gives it back to you. We've all done that, right? No wonder men didn't get anything for ourselves. We're always dropping shit or breaking stuff to get their attention. Oh, well, anyways. He and I just saw a movie and he was sweet enough to walking home. The air was chilly and he put his jacket around me to keep me warm. Summer came. I never wanted to take it off. Little did he know that I would steal that jacket, his hoodie, and many other things because that's something else that girlfriends do. Well, anyway, we got to my front porch and I turned to see him. He shook my hands and said he had a really good time. I did too. He said he had a surprise for me and asked me to close my eyes. I gave him one of those looks. Said, what is it? He laughed and said, do you trust me? He knew that Aladdin was one of my favorite movies, and he used that line on me all the time. So I smiled and said, yes. I closed my eyes, and nothing happened. I just stood there with my eyes shut, wondering what the hell was happening. And just as I was about to open them, it happened. He kissed me. Fireworks! I mean, screw it! Sparks! Fireworks! It was amazing! He was so gentle and sweet, and I felt so loved and safe in that moment. I felt like the last forever that nothing could come between us. Something did. My sister and Bill, I just can't believe it. What I thought was sacred and only shared between him and I has been ripped away from me. I guess what hurts so much more is that I get it. He did what he thought he had to save her. I know I shouldn't be mad anymore. If anything, I should be mad at Bill for hurting her so much that she put down in that situation. But he still could have said no, right? Right?
Scene 8. Lights out. Later that night, when the family was at the park, we find the kids in their bedroom getting ready to go to sleep.
Lights out, kids.
Come on, bedtime story. Yeah, story. Too old for bedtime stories. Me, you are old fart. Yeah, old 55.
Paul, you're not an old fart. And you're never too old for a good bedtime story.
Let's hear the one about the princess. No, let's hear the one about the handsome knight.
How about the one about the boogeyman?
No.
Calm down, there's no such thing as the boogeyman. How about the one about the raindrop man?
Who?
A long time ago, there was this person called the Raindrop Man, who walked the streets only when it rained, and no one knew why. No one ever saw where he came from, and no one ever knew where he went. He just vanished.
Was he a monster?
No, but he was different. What no one knew about him, that he had a very special magical power. He could look into each raindrop that fell from the sky and see the hopes and dreams of every person that lived on Earth. He never said a word, was there 1 minute and then gone the next. No one's ever sure why he was there. I was the first one to figure it out.
You met him?
I sure did.
Where?
It was back when I first met your mother. We were in high school. I was just taking her home after a night at the movies. When I was walking home, a crack of lightning came, and he appeared right next to me on the street corner. I was so shocked I fell onto the sidewalk. He reached out his hand and held me back up. After that, he began to walk down the street, every now and then stopping to look at the rain and clouds. He seemed to be thinking.
About what?
I don't know. Whatever it was, it seemed to please him. He looked back at me after a bit, and smiling, he asked if I wanted to look too.
Did you?
I did. What did you see? The most beautiful thing in in the whole world.
What?
You three. I saw your three smiling faces looking back at you from the puddle. He said that I had three beautiful children to look forward to. And he was right. It was the best thing anybody could have given me. I love you all.
Love you too, Daddy.
We will now take a 15-minute intermission.
Alright.
Just need back to your seat. I'm going to tell you that we.
Finding Home, Act 2. The noise. We find Jamie reading from a paper she wrote for her creative writing class in jail. It is just her on stage.
The safety and sound. An observation on human clothing. Filled and surrounded by sound. Distracted by noise. Being attacked by verbals, instrumentals, clangs, bells, whistles, noise. How do you pull away from the noise? When the noise is the only thing that makes you feel normal. Why can't we enjoy silence? What is it about the absence of sound that makes us lose our ever-growing, ever-cherished, ever-working mind? All the times we walk down the street or drive in a car, we're surrounded by sound. When we go to the grocery store, we put on our headphones and we listen to music. Why? What does this distraction provide, and why do we need it 24/7? Most of us can't even sleep without noise because we're afraid. But not because we'll hear in the darkness of night, but we're afraid of ourselves. Noise is distraction from ourselves, our ever-loving minds. Yelling, screaming, so much noise. I heard them fighting through the walls every night.
Why are we past this yet?
I know you're sticking to every woman you walk past.
Wow, I did not do that.
You did it with my sister.
One person. I can't believe you can't. I only did it because I was trying to help her. Why can't you get back to your head?
Look what has it done. She's gone off to God knows where. She's like she's dead anyways.
How was I supposed to know she was gonna run off?
Only she would have come to me sooner and told me I would have to home. Maybe she could have stayed here. I don't know.
You can't think that way.
Maybe I was a better wife. I was like,
I don't know.
no matter how hard I tried to help her, she couldn't
Tuesday night. Dark. Raining. Cold. Just the way I like it. Street lights were flickering as the car drove by on the way to what they call home. Home could be where your family is, just like the Disney stories always told us. Fucking mouse. But the real homes could be places like the bars where you drown your sorrows away in a source that is always ready at hand, but ends up taking more than it is. That sounds like my mother. She was always one to take more than she ever gave. Every night that Mom and Dad fought when we were kids, Janie would comfort Mom and then Dad. Though, after she left Mom, Mom found me. She would cry and bitch about what happened to her. She wouldn't sign anything thinking that I wouldn't know anything. I can't believe you do that. Why? Why would you do this to me? You never knew that I had practiced and practiced on how to read lips. Kids at school were always saying shit to my face just because I couldn't hear. So I learned. I knew that something terrible had happened on Sarah. I knew that Dad had cheated on her, and I knew that she was losing her shit on me. What the fuck is wrong with you? How the hell can you come to your dad's son just to use him like a personal fucking punching bag? How terrible a mother do you have to be to do that to your son, your fucking son?
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth error. Bluetooth connected.
Many of us can't wait to get away from all our problems. We feel terrified and unable to control what happens to us. And then, for some stupid ass reason, we accept it. We end up never wanting to leave it completely. It's a shitty job, for example. After a while, there's a level of comfort that you get from going to the same stupid job, doing the same stupid thing day after day after day, and when more shit comes along, we end up staying right there, dealing. Why? I believe it's due to one of the most dangerous feelings in the entire world. So why selfish people are still friends with innocent bystanders. That's why people can never leave a job that they suffer with. It's why people stick with their abusive spouses. It's why Sarah sticks with Bill. We fear change, and yet life is change. We're filled with what if. Instead of finding out what really is out there, we better stay safe inside our little cage. Now look at me. I like standing out in the rain. It's calm and peaceful. No one tries to talk to me. I don't like people. Been hurt one too many times, and they never understand. So I stand out in the rain, somewhere where I know it's safe, where no one is going to bother me. I wonder if this is how the man in the raindrop story that told us for years. I wonder if this is how he felt, sick and tired of his arrogance, wanting to be alone. Behind the raindrop, standing there, all alone, watching the lives of others pass me by, and I stand still long enough, with no one distracting me, I can almost hear the rain fall on my face.
Scene 11. Jamie. We find Jamie reading a birthday card to her cellmate. Jamie is on the bottom bunk, her cellmate is on the top. There's a fake wall attached to the backside of the bunk bed that Jill is hiding behind.
To the sweetest little girl on her 10th birthday. May your days be filled with laughter and your nights be filled with magic, just like the days and nights you brought to both of us. And whatever happens, you hold your head up high. Your mommy and daddy love you very much. And we always will. Happy birthday. This is one of the only letters I was able to save from the house fire. It happened when I was in college. I was at rehearsal. I was on stage crew, and it was during break, and my dad called. Jamie, it's okay. Everyone's okay. But the house went up in flames. I was speechless. I didn't know what to do. So I grabbed my things, told the director, and ran to my car. My heart was beating like 1,000 engines as I raced toward home to see what happened. I was driving down the street. I got to the corner of Elm and Weston. There it was. A burnt house, the smoke coming out of it, firefighters pushing water through the windows. Parked the car and I found my dad. Medics and the firemen were all trying to make sure we were okay, but we were speechless. Our home was gone. Our memories tarnished darker. Longings burned. In a moment, we were homeless. After we talked to the officials, my dad and I made a plan. Or even in our most devastating of the moments, he wanted to make sure he had clean underwear. I got to the car, and I noticed 2 hours I got water. I wanted to scream, I wanted to cry. Why couldn't time stop for this? How could time not have stopped when all I knew of home was gone? And I heard it. Quiet whisper. It wasn't big enough to stop time. It's not big enough to stop me. After a few days and then a few weeks went by, they told us to go into the house and see what we found. It was eerie. It smelled of dust and smoke. We were told to bring a family member or a friend in case we fell through the floorboards or something. My best friend Gerald came with me. I'll never forget it. The bed was here. The piano was here. The desk. The desk was right here. I had gone in it alone at first. Oh.
Are you okay?
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
I'm so sorry.
Well, there goes all my books.
We can buy you new ones.
Oh, this Mickey Mouse piece. I just love it.
I'll check Amazon tonight.
Oh, and this sweater, it was so cute to wear at Christmas.
I'm sure we can go ahead and.
No!
Hey,
No, Gerald, I don't want new things. I want my old things. Why do I have to lose everything? Why does everything I love have to be taken away from me? First, my mother, then my aunt, then my brother, and now look at this, look at my house. Why do I have to lose everything? Why can't one fucking thing stay in my life?
I'm here.
Thank you.
Come on. I'll go grab a coat. Okay?
Okay. After Gerald went to get my coat, I was able to find a few trinkets, some books, and a few letters. I'm glad I did. They're the only things I have from my old home. Those good memories. Now this was the day. What is it? Scott's wedding program. What happened? Well, let's just say it begins with Scott in his dressing room, having a nervous breakdown.
12. Springtime, wedding day. We find Scott, Jamie, Gerald, and Ryan in Scott's dressing room getting ready for his wedding ceremony. Scott is nervously pacing and reading his vows. Jamie is happily chatting with Gerald, and Ryan is relaxing in the chair.
Can you feel it? The excitement in the air? It's not just ended. It's a wedding day.
Poetry, I couldn't be more nervous. Don't worry. Everything is going to be happening.
Are you sure? Do I look all right? I feel totally fast.
You look great for a water bottle.
Stop. Look like. Is everyone here? Is Mom here?
I saw your dad coming in, but I haven't seen your mom. Did she come in?
She said she would. I just hope they don't get into a fight again.
Don't worry. If they do, I will handle it.
I want everything to be perfect, you know? This is all I ever dreamed of.
To get married. You know that's the last legal form of slavery, right?
And this is illegal, though. As soon as the law was passed, we knew we had to jump on it. Who knows how long it will be legal?
Just breathe. In just a few moments, you are going to be married to the wonderful, handsome George Clark, the love of your life.
He is wonderful, isn't he?
You sure know how to pick them.
Guys ready? Everyone's all lined up.
Coming.
Now, I would love to tell you that Scott and George had a great day, filled with happy memories and love. And so I will. Don't worry, they had an absolutely incredible time. The marriage ceremony went exceptionally well. No one stood up at if anyone had any reason they shouldn't be married card, which in Amish country is saying something. After the ceremony, we went and took pictures by the pondside and got in line to enter the courtyard where the reception was being held. The colors were gold and burgundy. That went great with the fall foliage. The only problem we had was when Mom saw Dad dancing with our cousins, which isn't a problem because he was always a faithful man. But she saw something there, and unfortunately, I accepted it. Mom! Mom! I can't take it anymore! He's cheating on me! Oh, my dad would never! He did! He did it before! He's doing it again! You got it, Mom, down! I can't! I can't! No, I can't! You have it! What's wrong with yourself? If you don't respect and courtesy, you're wrong.
What is going on? Jamie!
Go back to your wedding! It'll be fine! No! Your brothers have a right to know! Mom! Enough!
I really wish you hadn't done that.
But she was lying about you. She said you were cheating on her.
I did.
Honest Truth, Scene 13. We find Carolyn and Paul in a motel room, both distressed. Carolyn telling Paul more about why she's so upset.
So there we were, ready to reach the top of Mount Everest. You stood in awe of the glorious mountain view. You were almost high enough to be close to heaven. I turned to tell your father how amazing everything was. There he was, down on one knee, took my hand and asked me to be his one and only forever.
Tell me what?
His one and only partner, companion, best friend, for this crazy adventure that comes with being alive. His fondest critic and his cherished dream, his one and only.
That's sweet.
Yes, it was. I kept that in my heart all these years. Through all the trips we took and through all the good and bad times we experienced. Being his one and only gave me the strength to do all these things I thought I couldn't do because I knew I wasn't doing them alone. Ever since this thing with your Aunt Sarah, I don't feel like I am his one and only anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. You are all growing up and living your lives. It's time for me to figure out who I am without your father.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know, Paul. I don't know.
What do you do when the main factors of your life cease to exist? When that person that finds you leaves. When that job that gives you definition ends. That's just it, isn't it? Square one. Starting all over again, back at the beginning. It doesn't exist. You can't go back to what you used to be because that person doesn't exist anymore. It's not about finding a new chapter of life, but finding the light of the path that we are on.
Scene 14. Paul. The next day, during the scene, Paul has no dialogue, but the music is played in the background. All his movements are purposeful.
Hello? Is anyone in there?
My dear Paul, thank you for taking care of me. I have appreciated your company and will always love you. At this stage in my life, I need to continue alone. If I am ever to regain who I once was, then I need to learn how to stand on my own 2 feet again. The motel bill has been paid. Let your father know you are here, and he will come and get you. Love, Mom.
Scene 15. Separation. Alone once again, speaking to the audience directly.
I never knew how much it was going to hurt Carol. And I never expected it to affect the kids the way that it did. That day at Scott's wedding, I told them everything and why Aunt Sarah hasn't been around since they were kids. That was a few months ago. Janie still speaks to me, but only from behind bars. She went after Bill. But thankfully, assault was the only charge, and she'll be out again after a couple of months with good behavior. Scott and George won't speak to me. I don't blame them after all the trouble I caused at the wedding. Paul? God bless him, Paul. He keeps to himself mostly. I don't like him. Carol and I just took a couple of bags and just left. I may never see her again. No. I'll be waiting. For as long as it takes, I will wait for her. Wait. Hope.
Scene 16. A writer's dream. This scene is to be fake nor dramatic. It's a dream of Jamie's while living being in jail to get by. We see her at peace with Gerald until the dark falls. Then she is pulled back into reality.
That first night out, we had the most amazing time. It was so magical. We stepped out onto the landing where the palm trees sway, and the willow tree laughed and the light breeze passing by. Scott and George were there. They made such a handsome couple in their tailored suits. Gerald and I laughed as we drank champagne by the pond's edge. He never looked more handsome than he did that night in his midnight blue tuxedo. I was surprised that I was so warm and comfortable in my floor-length scarlet ball gown. I felt just 7 years ago with my mother. Oh, darling, your simping hours just small enough. Oh, mother, thank you. I never thought I would have any special place to wear it, and yet here I am. Oh, with a beautiful night, with the most handsome man, a happy family. I couldn't be happier.
Oh, Scott!
As we drank by the waterside, I distinctly, with the violin playing in the distance. The music was so tender and sweet, it felt like the essence of music. Strangely surrounding us, encouraging us to dance. Gerald turned, they started us down and took my hand in his. Never does until this night. We lie around the porch from the open to them, grabbed and fell on the wayside. As we just walk tonight, a flood of those stars with the streams in our eyes.
Lights out, please.
Terrible,
Yes, my God!
I'm very fond of you.
And I, you, my
Tomorrow I will be released.
I can't wait to hold you in my arms.
Promise me one thing.
Yes.
Promise me we will be happy together. Always.
I promise that we.
Jesus, Jamie, shut the fuck up. Some of us are trying to sleep here.
Until tomorrow. Gerald, goodbye.
Good night.
Scene 17. Sarah and Molly. We find Sarah on the front porch, about right to her family for the first time in months. She looks comfortable and healthy in her farming clothes, and she's unaware that John and Caroline had split up.
Hello, John and Carol. It's Sarah. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to finally write to you and tell you how everything is going. Since I saw the news that Bill was locked up in jail finally, I can tell you exactly what's been going on. First off, Molly and I are doing fine. We're in Oklahoma. After hours of bus trips to get away from Bill, we stopped in several towns trying to find a job and somewhere safe to live. Dead ends for most of the places until this next town, where we went into this little mom and pop cafe. That's where we met Robert and Betty. Wonderful farmers, and they've been very kind to us. They were having dinner when Molly and I came in on the green to get some food. They took one look at us and asked if we wanted to join them. Not long after warming up with some coffee did they get me talking. I told them how we were trying to get away from my abusive ex-husband and looking for somewhere safe to raise my daughter. Apparently, they know that's true, and they happen to be looking for a farmhand to help with daily chores. It really has been the perfect fit for us. Molly's been able to grow up with animals and good people. I've been able to put away money to support us later on, but for now, everything has just been great. They've been like wonderful grandparents to Molly, and I couldn't thank God for anything better. I ended up telling Betty what all happened, and she really helped me grow from this whole experience. And I need to ask for your forgiveness. John, what I asked of you was so far across the line, I don't know how you can ever forgive me. Caroline, even more so. I can only hope that one day you can forgive me. I also need you guys to know that without Molly, I don't know if I would even be alive today. Seeing the fear in her eyes around Bill gave me the courage I needed to finally leave. Without her, I wouldn't have found this wonderful loving home. And without you, I wouldn't have her. So thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Maybe someday we can all come visit the farm, and then we can all be together again. Please say hi to the kids for me, and give them a hug. Love always, Sarah.
Scene 18. Autumn. A sadder acceptance. Older woman now, Carol walks on the stage, looking around at the park and the river. She sees the bench that her and John had spent so much time on. She chooses to sit one last time and write one last letter. We see John come to the door and begin to read her final note that was brought to him by the police.
My dearest John, if you are reading this, I have gone on to my next great adventure. I feel that autumn is always a splendid time to move from one journey to another, don't you? It's like the closing of one story and a colorful beginning of another. I would like to say a few things to you before I go. First and foremost, I forgive you for everything. I know now that you didn't stay with her because you wanted to hurt me or find pleasure elsewhere, but that you were trying to save her life, and without you, you would have lost both her and Molly. Oh, I would have too if I lost her. Secondly, I must ask your forgiveness. Since the experience, I have had a piece of me that secretly despised you. I felt anger towards you for many years because of what happened. I tried to reason with myself, see therapists, and accept that you are a kind soul. Too kind at times, if I'm being honest. I have spent so much time feeling angry that I fear we missed so many good times because of it. If I'd come to you sooner, see what you were trying to do, and see what was at stake, perhaps our lives would have turned out differently. Please, forgive me. Third, I want you to know that as I write this, the leaves on the tree are the most beautiful shade of gold. Do you remember Corey Riverside we used to take our children? Those days were some of the most special memories I have. Every time we took our family to the park, I was able to put all the pain aside and just be in the moment, being together for that and for all you did to make our family whole. Thank you. It's dark now. The moon reflects beautifully on the water. This really was the only place I ever felt home. The only place I ever will. Goodbye, John. Love, Caroline.
What? Someone ended up. How? How does someone end their life? Science and logic state that a stable human brain will do anything it can to survive. So, really, the only guess is that mom is no longer there. Maybe is that she had found it's so hard to get back on her feet for so long. But she lost herself in the process.
Scene 19, Carol Ann. John is an older gentleman now in the hospital, and he is writing his last letter.
My dear Carol Ann, the kids have gone home for the night, said they'd be coming back in the morning. They are such thoughtful children. They certainly get all that love from you. I will never forget the times that you and I took them to Bunbury Riverside to play in the park by the river. Scott all loved going to the monkey bars. Remember that? Oh, and little Jamie. She always brought that tea set so that she could play house forever, she wished. Thank goodness for her friend Gerald was there. Played with her, Merrick. Where those two were, they always seemed to have a magical time. I must admit something to you, my dear. The doctors seem to think that I'll be coming home to you real soon. While they're upset at the situation, I'm excited. I've missed you so much. I can't wait to have more adventures with you like the ones we always had. That day you left, I felt so heartbroken. I wanted to find you and bring you home. I searched everywhere for you, but only found you with the note came. Policeman asked me to identify your body. Remember our first date? How we saw that adventure movie and you swore you'd see the world? I hope I gave you a little piece of that adventure while I was still alive. The trips across the world, rainforests and deserts were incredible. And the comets we would chase after in the summertime were always so beautiful. And I will never forget how we stood at the top of Mount Everest, seeing the world and asking me to be my bride. I wanted to give you the stars and felt that being there was the next best thing. Caroline, as the day comes to a close, I remember the life we lived. From dawn to dusk, our days were filled with excitement and wonder. First in travel, then in parenthood. And now I feel the light setting on my final day. As I pass into eternal life, I hope to see you, hand reaching out so we can walk into the light together and finally be home together again. Love always, John.
Scene 20, when some days are better. we shift to find a very nervous, happy, and humble Janie Well-Trust, a published author, reading in front of a crowd at a bookstore.
I want to thank you all for coming to my very first book signing. It's really an honor to have you all here reading my stories. Writing has always been in my family and has gotten me through the hardest time in my life. I hope that this book helps you through your life, as it did me. My last selection that I would like to read for you all today is a poem that I wrote about my family. Dedicated to my mother. And some days are better. By Jamie Stewart. Some days are better. We all understand. The pain in our hearts will come and go at any time. The pain isn't caused by those who are evil inside, but by deeds done out of fear, not meant to divide. Some days are better. Families seem cold. We laugh and talk and forget how the years were told. At night we take turns glancing at the other chair. We drink coffee, told jokes and laugh while seated. Long are those days. So far from now, we all ask why, and wish that we're still here somehow. So when some days are better, and the sun shines a little more bright, I pray that it stays, so we don't have to fall back into the darkness of night. Thank you.
My dearest Jamie, before reading this, I am alone with you. I want you to know I love you very much, and I'm very proud of you. I'm sorry I wasn't a mother and a role model for you. You should not be a better role model for me than that. I hope you feel like you haven't gotten far in life. You are ready to explore the world in all its potential. Don't let anyone stop you. Stand up for what you